Hello, everyone. Welcome to my soul empowerment. I'm Oscar Marie and I'm an energy healer. So, today I'm going to share to you how to know if you have energetic blocks or if your energy is out of alignment. Well, first of all, you know when you have energetic blocks because either you're stuck, wherein you feel like you're doing everything right, but then you're not getting the result that you want, you're lost, you don't know how to move forward, or you're just simply emotionally drained. That feeling wherein you have enough sleep or you sleep a lot, but then you wake up still feeling tired. That means you have energetic blocks or you're out of alignment. Now, I'm going to explain to you chakras or energy centers and their functions and how it actually affects different areas of your life. And then maybe you'll understand which one is a specific block for you and how to unbalance it. So, in general, chakra or energy centers, chakra means disc or wheel in Sanskrit. They serve as non physical highway for cosmic energy. Cosmic energy exists everywhere. It's the same energy that regulates the planets, it's the same energy that converts atoms into molecules. And we all have access to that. And the chakra is actually like the plug for cosmic energy. So, in general, there are 114 chakras, but the main ones are seven. So, you have the root, which is the red one, the sacral, which is the orange one, the solar plexus chakra, which is the yellow one, heart chakra, it's green, throat chakra, it's blue, third eye, it's indigo or purple, and the crown, which is white. So each seven chakras affects certain areas of your life, and they function for a specific area. So let's start with root chakra. So root chakra is for survival purposes. It focuses on safety, security, stability, and it's blocked by fear. So, how do you know if your root chakra is blocked or unbalanced? When you're barely surviving or you're barely meeting your basic needs, that is high indication that your root chakra is either blocked or unbalanced. And when I say unbalanced, it can be overactivated or underactivated. So, as I mentioned, root chakra is for stability, safety, security. Now, when it's overactivated, it's that type wherein it's hard for you to change, it's hard for you to transition, it's hard for you to adopt. From the word itself, root, because you are deeply rooted. Now, if your root chakra is underactivated, that's the opposite. It's hard for you to find stability, security, and safety in your life. Now, based on my work as an energy healer, what I notice is that root chakra actually, majority of the root causes of the blocks or unbalance is coming from past life or it's inherited or familial. So, for example, I have a client wherein she was born with so much guilt. Like she feels guilty every time she does something. And during our work together, I discovered that in her past life, she actually killed her husband and the mistress of her husband. And she was guilty about it. And she also killed their children in that lifetime, in past life. And she is carrying that guilt in that past life to this lifetime. So we have to go back to that past life and try to correct whatever correction that is needed in that. Also, I have a client who's depressed And then we discovered that actually he inherited that depression from 50 generations on his father's side. So that's for the root chakra. Now, we move on to the sacral chakra. It's the chakra for emotions. It focuses on sexuality, creativity, passion, motivation, and it's blocked by guilt. Now, how do you know if your sacral chakra is blocked or imbalanced? I think it's simple because it stands for creativity, passion, motivation. So when you're experiencing creative blocks or it's hard for you to find motivation, you lack passion, anything that you do, it's highly likely that your sacral chakra is blocked or imbalanced. Or if it's overbalanced or no, sorry, or if it's overactivated, either you're experiencing hyperactivity, hypermotivation, but none of it is leading to results or inspired action. If it's unbalanced, well, it's hard to find motivation, creativity, and passion to do the things that you want to do. And based on my work, what I observe is sacral chakra is mainly the block is coming from traumatic or abusive relationship, either in this lifetime or in past life. So that's the sacral chakra. Now we move on to the solar plexus chakra, which is the chakra for energy. It actually focuses on willpower, confidence, and worthiness, and it's blocked by shame. So how do you know when it's blocked or unbalanced? Do you ever get Do you ever catch yourself people pleasing and it's hard to say no? The reason for that is because you're seeking validation, needing approval, fearing rejection, because you feel unworthy, because you feel insecure. Solar plexus chakra is for will, power, confidence, and worthiness. Now, if you don't have all of these things, naturally, you would want approval, validation, and you would fear rejection. Now, based on my work, solar plexus chakra, most of the time, the cause of the block for this one, or being unbalanced, is coming from inner child wounds. Because it's normal during our formative years, 1 to 7 years old. We ask permission from our parents. We ask for approval. And there are specific instances wherein we acquire trauma from that experience and we never grew up from those things. So the tendency is we lack confidence, we are insecure, we need validation from others. Based on my work, one of my clients during our energy healing session, I saw him playing baseball and I saw in the field that his mother was there, but then his father was not there. And the message I received is he's seeking validation from his father. And I didn't tell him straight away what I saw, but I asked him if he played baseball when he was young. And he said yes. And I asked him, was your father proud of you for playing baseball? And he told me his father never attended any of his baseball game, which explains the image that I saw that his father was not there in the baseball field. And now that just actually drove him to seek validation. And because he never got that validation from his father, and he subconsciously, it was programmed subconsciously of him. And now he seeks for a trophy girlfriend because he needed that validation that he never got as a kid. So, in general, the three lower chakras, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus chakra, are the chakras related to material world or the earthy needs. Now, the fourth one is the heart chakra. That's the chakra for love. And it's blocked by fear. So how do you know if your heart chakra is blocked or unbalanced? The simple indication is when it's so hard for you to forgive, not just others, but also for yourself. When sometimes you love others more than yourself, or the vice versa, that's when you become narcissist. You love yourself too much that you don't care about other people's feelings. And based on my work, I noticed a pattern that actually the block, the root causes of the block of heart chakra is most of the time coming from trauma, either in your childhood, in relationship, or past experiences. So that's the heart chakra. Now moving on to the throat chakra. So throat chakra is your expression of truth. It's where the sound is coming out. So it focuses on communication and it's blocked by lies. And when I say communication, I mean two-way. That's listening and speaking. So how do you know when your throat chakra is blocked or unbalanced? You would just feel it. When your throat chakra is blocked or unbalanced, you feel heaviness in your throat. And you have issues listening. You can't just focus when other people are talking, or you have problems with speaking. It's hard for you to express what you really, really want. And based on my work, actually, I noticed that the block in throat chakra is related to the blocks you have in solar plexus chakra and heart chakra. And I'm going to explain. When you're seeking validation or needing approval, you tend to become a people pleaser. Then, when you tend to become a people pleaser, you think first what other people feel or think before you think what you feel, before you think of yourself. Then, because you want to receive yes, approval from people, you don't really express what you really want and what you really think. And that just becomes blocked in here, in your throat, because you are not expressing your own truth. You're lying to yourself. So that's the throat chakra. Now we move on to the third eye. That's your intuition. And it's blocked by illusion. Basically, they say third eye is your sixth sense. And in general, there's a scientific explanation for that because third eye is located here. It actually is connected to different nerves, your sense of sight, smell, taste, hearing. It's connected in here. Well, a sense of touch or feeling, that's the skin. It's everywhere in our body. So that's the reason why it's called third eye, sixth sense. It's for intuition. So how do you know when it's blocked or unbalanced? So in general, when you're judgmental, because it's hard to be open-minded, you can't listen to your intuition. So basically, third eye is for intuition. So when you have a preconceived opinion or judgment, you are already blocked. You're blocking your intuition. If you're not in touch with your own feelings, like it's hard to understand what you feel, when you're actually afraid to achieving success, or when you have overly attachment to material things, and also repeating the same mistakes over and over, it's highly likely that your third eye is blocked or unbalanced. Now we move on to the last chakra, which is the crown. So I actually started from below all the way up. Crown chakra is here. It's your chakra, which is the connection to the divine, to your higher self, and it's blocked by attachment. So, how do you know if your crown is either blocked or unbalanced? I think it's simple. When you're having a consistent negative thoughts or negative thought patterns, that you cannot be alone because your mind is not a happy place, or you're often confused, or it's hard for you to see the bigger picture. It's just hard to understand, to connect the dots, or to understand why a certain situation or a specific circumstances, why it's hard to understand circumstances or why a specific situation happened. It's like it's hard for you to see the overall picture. It's highly likely that your crown chakra is blocked or unbalanced. So, those are the seven main chakras, what they stand for, which one, what is their focus, and how to know whether it's blocked or unbalanced, and how it affects different areas in your life. I hope you learned something today. And in the next video, I hope to give you simple practice how to activate and balance your chakras. Thank you, everyone.